What's up guys, this is Tyson. Before you watch my first YouTube video, I'm just going to explain something really quick. For the most part, you're going to notice I don't do certain things a lot of other guys do. Like I don't do a push-pull legs day, or I don't do a chest day, a lot of those kind of more popular type of workouts. The reason why is I don't like to be too sore the next day. I like to enjoy lifting and I get bored really easily, especially if all I'm doing is a back day or chest day or something like that. So what I do is I jump around a little bit. I broke up all my exercises I want to do in 3 days. It's about 15 different exercises. And the only real variable that happens from workout to workout and week to week is the amount of reps, weight, the weight I work with, and the sets that I do. So that's kind of what I do. My exercise selection is based off of I have a patella tendonitis and I also have sciatica. So I'm just trying to stay injury free, keep on making gains, and move forward with that. And also I like to save time, and jumping around I find I'm a little bit stronger versus when you just do like a chest day. I notice I fatigue a lot quicker than I think a lot of my friends do. So that's another reason why I do what I do. And another point I want to make is I don't use any scientific terms, or I try not to at least, because I don't want to confuse the newest person and turn you off from lifting. So here, let's go. This is day one. First exercise is the overhead press, or the OHP. The reason I do this exercise is you get a fuller range of motion than like a dumbbell seated press or just a seated press in general. And also it's a benefit of core stabilization and stability you have to build. And so you develop some core strength instead of using a machine or sitting down. So that's pretty cool. Today's a lighter day. I'm using a 60%, which is like 125 pounds I believe. And I'm doing a 4x10. Here we got a neutral grip pull-up. I'm using this for same reason, more full range of motion, and I'm really controlling it going up and going down, concentrating on contracting my back muscles. Yeah, pretty much not much to be said about a neutral grip pull-up. If it's something a little bit hard, I would recommend starting off with an assisted machine. If it's easy, I would add on some more. Here's seated bicep dumbbell curls. I sped up a little bit, but let's focus on contracting at the top and controlling the weight down. Next up, we got some tricep extensions. I prefer to do them with a rope and then kneeling as well, just to be more strict. Also, if you notice, I like to do a little bit of a pullover motion almost on the top and bring my elbows a little bit higher. I feel I catch a little bit more fibers and get a better range of motion this way. Back to some biceps. I got some preacher curls. I like to use the machine on this one. It just feels a little more smooth and I can focus on the contractions better. Here's an exercise you really don't see that much anymore, but it's a dumbbell overhead extension. I like using a dumbbell, that way I can go a little bit lighter but yet still hit that long head. Overhead extensions kind of start to hurt my elbows a little bit, so the dumbbell is a little bit easier for me. If you start noticing, I like to hop around a little bit. Here we're back on some lateral raises. Lateral raises really give your shoulders a nice pop, and that's something I think every guy wants. And this is just a really good toning exercise. I use this cables because it's constant tension versus dumbbells, which is a lot more jerking to me. Finally, I've saved the last exercise for face pulls. I alternate between this grip you see here and just a regular overhand grip. The reason being is I feel it hits different parts of my upper back, and it's a really good exercise for protecting your shoulders as well from all the pressing we do.